Alright everybody, today's video we're going to be going over the initial setup of the Genie Stream software on your device. So you received your device from us. Today I'm working on a Mi box. The process is going to be the same on all devices. The first thing you'll want to do is go to your settings, make sure you're connected to your network. So connect to your Wi-Fi if you're running Wi-Fi, or if you're direct connecting to your router via an Ethernet cable, then you should be connected. The next thing you're going to do is find the Genie Streams logo. Okay, you're going to launch it, and then when you get to this screen here, you're going to enter. You're going to see this. Enter an email address that we can send an activation pin. So we're going to enter an email address. Okay, and then we're going to click Send Pin. All right. So what that's going to do is it's going to send a PIN number to our email address. It usually takes a couple of minutes. So I'm going to check mine now. Okay, so then once you have your PIN number, you're going to come up here and you're going to put in the PIN number. And then you're going to hit activate. Okay? So what that does is that gives you full access to our software. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here to Genie Builds and come down and install the build. Alright? First thing you're going to get is you must install the media player. Just hit download. Okay, and we're going to click install. You give that a couple minutes and it'll install the media player, and we're going to hit done. Don't hit open, hit done. Alright, then you'll see this, press next to continue. We're going to hit next, and what we want to click is install. Don't click launch, click install. What that's going to do is that's going to download and install the build into the media player. So click install, click on I agree. Okay, and this will take a few minutes. It'll download, and then it'll extract and install. So we'll give that a couple minutes to run through, and then I'll be back. Okay, now that it's done installing, you're going to be presented with an option that says, would you like to launch it now? Go ahead and click yes. Okay, and then the media center will load up with that build installed. And because this is our first time launching this, you'll want to let it sit for just a couple of minutes so it can do any background processes that it needs to do. Updating add-ons, whatever it needs to do in the background. So you usually want to give it a couple minutes. And then once everything is installed and done, you can come down here, go to Genie TV. And you'll get this message. Hit OK. And then what you'll do is hit yes. And then enter the username and password that was given to you for your Genie TV. Alright, once you do that, I'll go ahead and put mine in. Okay, hit done. And you'll see it'll take you right into Genie TV. Now, from here, you can click on Genie TV Guide. And what this will do is it'll launch the guide. It'll put your login information into the guide automatically, so you don't have to put in your username and password a second time. Okay? So just let all this go through its process. And you'll see it's What it's doing now is it's pulling all the TV guide data, so just let it run through. Typically takes about a minute to a minute and a half. Okay, looks like we got about 25 seconds or so left. Okay, then your TV guide will load up just like that. Now, the way I use my TV guide, there's some changes I need to make. So if you hit the menu button on your remote, you go to settings. I'm going to sort the channels from A to Z. And then hit OK. And then I'll have to launch the guide again. So I'm going to go ahead and launch the guide. And what this is going to do when it loads up this time, the channels will be in order alphabetically. Okay. Now the other thing I do is I don't really watch any of the UK channels. So I'm going to hit menu. And I'm going to come over here to categories. Give it a second. It's going to pop up with another screen. And I'm going to change it to just USA. Alright. The guide will relaunch itself. And now I've got all my USA channels categorized A to Z. So they're in alphabetical order, and it's just the US channels. Alright? So that's basically how to set up your Genie TV and your Genie TV guide. From here, we're going to go back. Now if you happen to subscribe to Genie Pro, you'd click on Genie Pro, put in your login information there, okay? But as you can see, so the media center's up and running. Got everything in here. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. When you hit the power button, it takes, it can take up to a minute or two for it to shut down. So just let it sit until it shuts down, and it'll take you back out to the software. Okay, just like that. So now the other apps that you can install on your device are going to be under this app section. Okay, we've got Mobdro, Terrarium TV, TV Zion, Morpheus, FreeFlix, TTV, and then this is for our Genie TV app. So that way, if you want to go in there and watch Genie TV without having to launch the media center, you can do that. Just install this app. Now, the only downfall is with the app, there is no TV guide. Okay, so it'll just give you the list of channels. But if you don't want to have to launch the media center, you can watch Genie TV right from the app. All right. So, of course, we've got some social media and then some other utilities down here as well. So, that's where you find your apps. And then you've got your settings function. You do have the retro gaming section. The thing with the retro gaming is you have to have a pretty good device. It's not going to run well on the Fire Sticks. So, NVIDIA Shield, things like that. You can get your retro gaming there. However, if you bought one of our Elite NVIDIA Shields that comes with the retro gaming, you really don't need this section. Okay. But that's it, guys. That's how to go through the initial setup process of the Genie Stream software on your device. So if you guys have any questions, you can visit our Facebook group or send us an email, and we'd be happy to help you out. All right. We'll see you in the next video.